How to remove bad thoughts from your mind. Step 1. Identify the source. Bad thoughts often come from two places: fear and past experiences. Take a moment to ask yourself, where are these thoughts coming from? Are they tied to something that happened before, or are they driven by a fear of what might happen in the future? When you identify the root, you strip the thought of its mystery. Naming the source is like turning on a light in a dark room. You can finally see what you're dealing with. Step 2. Replace judgment with curiosity. We tend to judge ourselves harshly for having bad thoughts. Why am I thinking this? Or what's wrong with me? But judgment only makes the thoughts louder. Instead, approach them with curiosity. Ask yourself, why is this thought here? Is it trying to protect me or warn me about something? Is it based on facts or is it just a feeling? This shift from judgment to curiosity is powerful. It helps you see your thoughts as temporary visitors rather than permanent truths. Step 3. Challenge the thought. Not all thoughts are true. In fact, many bad thoughts are exaggerated stories we tell ourselves. If a thought is making you feel small or unworthy, challenge it. For example, if you think, I'm not good enough, ask yourself, what evidence do I have for this? Would I say this to a friend? Is there another way to look at the situation? Challenging a thought doesn't mean fighting it. It means questioning it until its grip loosens. Step 4. Create space for positive input. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant weeds and water them, they'll take over. But if you plant flowers and nurture them, they'll bloom. To remove bad thoughts, you need to introduce positive ones. Start small. Read something uplifting daily. Write down one thing you're grateful for. Spend time with people who make you feel good about yourself. These small actions create a mental environment where bad thoughts struggle to grow. Step 5. Focus on the present moment. Bad thoughts often thrive in the past or future, regrets about what's already happened or worries about what might come. The antidote is to ground yourself in the present. Try this. Take a deep breath. Look around and name 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 things you can touch, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This exercise brings your mind back to the now, where bad thoughts lose their power. Step 6. Practice letting go. Not every thought deserves your attention. Some are like clouds. They drift in, and they can drift out if you let them. When a bad thought arises, picture it as a cloud floating by. You don't have to grab onto it or push it away. Just watch it pass. This practice, often called mindfulness, teaches you that thoughts are temporary and don't define you. Step 7. Take care of your body. Your physical health affects your mental health. Exercise, sleep, and good nutrition can significantly reduce the frequency and intensity of bad thoughts. A walk in nature, even for just 10 minutes, can clear your mind and lift your spirits. Step 8. Seek support. Sometimes, bad thoughts feel too heavy to handle alone. Talking to someone, a friend, family member, or professional, can make a world of difference. Sharing your thoughts doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Bad thoughts are like shadows. They only exist when there's light. And that light is you, your hopes, dreams, and the potential for a better tomorrow. The more you focus on the light, the smaller those shadows become. Remember, you're stronger than you think. Every step you take toward understanding and managing your thoughts is a victory. Keep moving forward, one thought at a time. Here's something I want you to hold on to. You are not your thoughts. Thoughts are just visitors that come and go. Some bring good company, while others try to stir trouble. But you always have the choice to decide which ones stay and which ones leave. Whenever a bad thought creeps in, remind yourself that you're in control. You have the power to redirect your focus, to bring your attention to the things that matter. The moments of joy, the people you care about, and the goals you're working toward. Start small. Take one thought at a time. It's not about perfection, but about progress. Celebrate every moment you choose kindness over criticism, courage over fear, and hope over doubt. This journey won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. You're creating a stronger, calmer, and more confident version of yourself. Believe in that person. They're waiting to shine as you move forward. Remember that your mind is like a compass. It points where you direct it. If you let bad thoughts take the lead, they will steer you toward doubt and fear. But if you actively guide your thoughts toward positivity, gratitude, and purpose, you'll chart a course for growth and success. Every day is a new opportunity to choose differently, to respond to challenges in ways that align with your true values. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes to quiet those bad thoughts and replace them with strength, resilience, and clarity. One last exercise to try. When a bad thought arises, say to yourself, "This is just a thought, not the truth." Then take 3 deep breaths and focus on something that makes you smile, a memory, a goal, or even the simple beauty of the world around you. This small habit can create big changes over time. The road to mastering your mindset is lifelong, but every step forward is a victory. You're not just removing bad thoughts. You're building a foundation for a better, brighter future. Embrace your power. You might not realize it yet, but you are far more powerful than those fleeting bad thoughts. They may feel overwhelming at times, but they're no match for your inner strength. Here's a secret. Your mind listens to what you tell it. Speak to yourself with kindness, with encouragement, and with belief. Picture your mind as a garden. Each thought is a seed. Some seeds grow weeds, negative, invasive, and draining. But others grow flowers, vibrant, life-giving, and full of beauty. The choice of what to plant and nurture is yours. Every time you focus on something positive, you water those flowers. Over time, they'll outgrow the weeds, leaving your mind brighter and more vibrant. Turn struggles into fuel. Here's an interesting perspective. Bad thoughts can be your greatest teachers. Instead of seeing them as enemies, treat them as signals. When doubt creeps in and says, "You can't do it," use it as fuel to prove otherwise. When fear says, "Stay where it's safe," take it as a sign that you're on the brink of something meaningful. Every challenge you face, including these thoughts, is an opportunity to grow. Like fire refines metal, overcoming your inner struggle strengthens your character. Look back at the times you've succeeded despite your fears. Let those moments remind you of your resilience and capability. Make time for joy. Bad thoughts thrive when we forget to prioritize joy. Joy doesn't have to come from grand events. It can be as simple as enjoying a warm cup of coffee, listening to your favorite song, or laughing at a silly joke. These moments create tiny cracks in the negativity, letting light shine through. Make it a habit to find at least one thing each day that sparks happiness. Write it down, smile about it, and let it remind you that life is full of goodness, even when it feels heavy. Visualize your future self. Take a moment to imagine the person you want to be, a version of you who feels free, confident, and full of peace. How does that person think? How do they handle challenges? Now, bring that vision into the present. Start acting like your future self today, even if it's in small ways. When bad thoughts arise, ask yourself, what would my best self do? By consistently aligning with that vision, you'll notice a transformation in how you think and respond to life. Final thought. Your mind is your greatest ally. Yes, it can wander into dark places, but it's also capable of incredible beauty, creativity, and strength. You have the ability to guide it, to shape it into a tool that works for you, not against you. Remember, you are not defined by your bad thoughts. They are visitors, not permanent residents. Let them pass, focus on the good, and keep building the life you deserve. The journey is yours, and it's filled with potential. Take it one step at a time, knowing that every small effort you make is a step toward freedom and happiness. A daily practice for peace. Let me share something simple you can start today. When bad thoughts arise, create a daily ritual to ground yourself. It doesn't have to be elaborate, just a few minutes of focus and care. Pause and breathe. When you notice a negative thought, take a deep breath. Inhale slowly for 4 counts. hold for 4 counts, and exhale for 6. This simple action calms your mind and body, giving you a moment to reset. Name the thought. Acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Say to yourself, "This is frustration," or "This is doubt." Naming the thought takes away some of its power and reminds you that it's separate from who you are. Shift your perspective. Ask, "What's another way to look at this?" Instead of "I'll never succeed," try "I'm learning and improving every day." This reframing doesn't deny the challenge, but puts it in a more empowering context. Anchor yourself in the present. Bad thoughts often come from dwelling on the past or fearing the future. Use your senses to bring your focus to now. Notice the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of birds, or the taste of your favorite drink. Strengthen your mind over time. Think of your mind like a muscle. Each time you challenge a negative thought or redirect your focus, you're strengthening that muscle. Over time, what feels difficult now will become second nature. Consistency is key. Just as you wouldn't expect to become physically strong after one workout, mental resilience grows with practice. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it seems. What you gain by letting go. When you free yourself from bad thoughts, you make room for so much more. Clarity. You'll see opportunities you once missed. Energy. Without the weight of negativity, you'll feel lighter and more motivated. Confidence. You'll trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way. Joy. Life feels brighter when you're not clouded by doubt or fear. You are worth the effort. Always remember, this work you're doing to quiet bad thoughts and nurture positivity is an act of self-love. It's a gift you give to yourself and to the people around you. A more positive mindset doesn't just transform your life. It ripples out, inspiring and uplifting those you care about. You have everything you need within you to make this change. Trust yourself, be patient, and never underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. The path may not always be easy, but I promise it's worth it. Keep going. You're stronger than you think, and brighter days are ahead. As you move forward, know that setbacks are part of the process. Changing your mindset isn't about never having bad thoughts again. It's about learning to handle them with grace and strength. When you stumble, don't be hard on yourself. Instead, see it as a chance to learn and grow. Here's another idea to make this journey more rewarding. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Did you catch yourself before spiraling into negativity today? That's a win. Did you replace self-doubt with self-encouragement? Another win. Each of these small steps adds up to a significant transformation. Lean on your tools. Here are some tools you can carry with you every day. Affirmations. Start your morning by saying positive statements about yourself like, "I am capable of handling anything that comes my way." Journaling. Write down your thoughts. Seeing them on paper can help you understand and process them better. Mindful breaks. Take short pauses throughout the day to check in with yourself. Ask, "What's on my mind right now? How can I reframe it positively?" Gratitude practice. End each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. It shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. Build a support system. You don't have to do this alone. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Share your journey with a trusted friend, mentor, or even a community focused on personal growth. Having someone to remind you of your progress can be incredibly powerful on tough days. A life transformed. Imagine waking up one morning feeling light, clear, and focused. You approach challenges with a calm mind, knowing you face worse and come out stronger. Your relationships flourish because you're present and supportive. You walk through life with quiet confidence, no longer weighed down by the bad thoughts that once held you back. This is what's possible when you commit to changing your mindset. It's not just about silencing negativity. It's about creating space for joy, purpose, and peace to take root. Don't underestimate the power of the steps you're taking. Changing your mindset is one of the most courageous and transformative things you can do. It's a journey worth taking, not just for yourself, but for the life you'll create and the people you'll inspire along the way. Keep going, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. The best version of you is just on the other side of this work. The disadvantages of a negative mindset. Before we talk about overcoming challenges, let's take a moment to understand what happens when a negative mindset takes over. These disadvantages aren't here to discourage you, but to shine a light on why this change is so important. 1. Missed opportunities. A negative mindset can make you blind to opportunities. When doubt and fear dominate your thoughts, you might say no to chances that could transform your life. For example, you might avoid applying for a job because you assume you won't get it, or you shy away from learning something new, thinking it's too hard. 2. Drained energy. Negative thoughts are exhausting. They sap your energy and leave you feeling tired, unmotivated, and overwhelmed. Instead of focusing on solutions, you spend time worrying about problems, which keeps you stuck in a cycle of inaction. 3. Damaged relationships. A negative mindset doesn't just affect you, it affects the people around you. Constant criticism, fear, or insecurity can strain relationships with friends, family, and co-workers. Over time, it may push people away, leaving you feeling isolated. 4. Reduced confidence. When you let negative thoughts rule your mind, your confidence takes a hit. You start believing the lies your mind tells you. I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed. This belief stops you from taking risks and growing. 5. Impact on health. A constant stream of negativity can affect your physical health. Stress and worry weaken your immune system, disrupt your sleep, and increase the risk of chronic illnesses. The mind and body are connected, and a negative mindset can take a toll on both. 6. Lack of fulfillment. When you're stuck in a cycle of negative thinking, it's hard to find joy in life. You might achieve goals but still feel unsatisfied because you focus on what's missing instead of celebrating your wins. Life becomes about survival, not fulfillment. The good news. The great thing about understanding these disadvantages is that they're not permanent. They're signals, red flags that tell you it's time to change course. Every disadvantage of a negative mindset has a solution waiting on the other side of action. When you replace self-doubt with self-belief, you'll see opportunities you once missed. When you practice gratitude, you'll start to find joy in everyday moments. When you build a positive mindset, your confidence, energy, and relationships will flourish. The disadvantages of a negative mindset don't define you. They're challenges you can overcome with intention and effort. Change may take time, but every step forward is a step away from the weight of negativity and toward a life of peace and possibility. Keep going. The work you're doing is not just about fixing what's broken. It's about building something better, stronger, and brighter. 1. Freedom from fear. Imagine a life where fear no longer controls your decisions. When you conquer your negative mindset, fear becomes a signal, not a stop sign. Instead of holding you back, it pushes you forward, reminding you to prepare, learn, and grow. 2. Building resilience. Every time you challenge a negative thought, you're building mental resilience. Life will always have challenges, but a positive mindset helps you bounce back faster and stronger. You stop seeing setbacks as failures and start viewing them as stepping stones. 3. Discovering your true potential. Your negative mindset has likely been hiding your true potential. When you let go of self-doubt, you begin to see what you're truly capable of. You take risks, try new things, and push your limits, discovering strengths you didn't know you had. 4. Inspiring others. Your journey doesn't just transform your life. It inspires others. When people see you rise above negativity, they start to believe they can do it too. Your courage becomes a ripple effect, creating positive change in the lives of those around you. 5. Cultivating peace and joy. Letting go of negative thoughts creates space for peace, joy, and gratitude. You start to appreciate the small moments, a kind word, a beautiful sunrise, the feeling of accomplishment after a hard day's work. These moments add up, making life richer and more fulfilling. Practical steps to move forward. Here are a few actionable steps to continue your journey. Create a morning ritual. Start your day with positivity. Whether it's reading an inspiring quote, meditating, or setting an intention, this simple habit sets the tone for the day. Focus on progress, not perfection. Change takes time. Celebrate small victories and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, is a step toward a better mindset. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment matters. Spend time with people who uplift you, and fill your space with things that inspire you, books, music, or even a vision board. Practice forgiveness. Let go of grudges and past mistakes. Forgiveness frees your mind from negativity and allows you to focus on the present. Learn and grow. Invest in yourself. Read books, take courses, or find a mentor who can guide you. Growth is a powerful antidote to negativity. Your future awaits. As you move forward, remember this. You are not defined by your past thoughts or actions. Each day is a fresh start, a new opportunity to rewrite your story. With every negative thought you challenge, you're taking control of your mind and your life. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it's worth it. The life you're building, a life filled with positivity, resilience, and purpose, is waiting for you. Keep believing in yourself, stay committed, and know that brighter days are ahead. The power of consistency. One of the most critical factors in changing your mindset is consistency. It's not about making one grand effort. It's about showing up every single day, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Think of your mindset as a garden. If you neglect it, weeds of negativity grow uncontrollably. But when you nurture it daily with positive thoughts, self-care, and intentional habits, it flourishes. Every small, consistent action you take is like watering that garden, pulling out the weeds, and planting new seeds of hope and strength. 1. Start with one thought. You don't have to overhaul your mindset overnight. Start with one thought. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," replace it with, "I'll give it my best shot." Over time, this practice rewires your brain to default to positivity. 2. Reflect and adjust. Take a moment at the end of each day to reflect. What went well? What didn't? How did your mindset influence your actions? Use these reflections to adjust your approach for tomorrow. This habit keeps you aligned with your growth. 3. Celebrate your progress. No matter how small, every step forward is worth celebrating. Did you tackle a challenge today without giving in to fear? That's a victory. Did you shift from self-criticism to self-compassion? That's growth. Recognizing these wins builds momentum. The role of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for shifting your mindset. When you focus on what's going right instead of what's going wrong, your perspective changes. Start a simple practice. Each night, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Sometimes it's the small joys, like a kind word from a friend or a moment of peace, that make all the difference. Gratitude helps you see abundance where you once saw lack. It reminds you that even in tough times, there's something to be thankful for. This shift in focus helps you cultivate a positive mindset naturally and sustainably. The bigger picture. Changing your mindset isn't just about feeling better. It's about creating a life you're proud of. It's about unlocking doors that negativity kept shut, building relationships rooted in trust and respect, and stepping into the best version of yourself. As you embrace this journey, you'll notice changes, not just in your thoughts, but in your actions, your relationships, and even the opportunities that come your way. A positive mindset doesn't just improve your life, it transforms it. You're capable of more. Whenever doubt creeps in, remind yourself of this. You're capable of more than you think. Your potential is not limited by your past or your circumstances. It's defined by your willingness to grow, adapt, and persevere. This journey won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Keep taking those small steps forward, and before you know it, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. Stay strong, stay consistent, and never stop believing in the power of your mindset. The best is yet to come.